Hello and welcome to the first edition of One and a Half Men. On this podcast, it's me and a couple of dudes, and we talk about the most offensive or funny things we can think of. We talk about almost everything. Future projects we're going to be working on soon, the current political and economic state of the world, everything. Hope you enjoy. Oh, and try not to get too offended.
2 minutes, or like we just keep going until we're like, you know what?
We keep going until we need to spin the wheel again.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay, spinning the wheel now.
Let's see.
And we got we got Liam Payne.
Oh yeah.
We got to talk about Liam Payne and how
Man,
this dude clearly killed himself because he knew more than he should have.
I think he was feeling a little pain, you know. So he had to do something to get rid of the pain.
What kind of drugs was he on when he jumped?
I think it was like Percocet or like acid or some shit, bro.
Some people say he was pushed.
Yeah, I think he might have been. He was in One Direction, right?
Yeah.
It was Harry Styles. He made him. He made the person push.
He died in Argentina. That's a weird place for. But you know, they were never gonna make a comeback anyway. Who was he in the band? Like, I wasn't the biggest.
I think he was just one of the singers.
Okay, so inside there was.
I think they were all singers.
There was Zayn, Harry Styles, Liam Payne, and who else?
I don't even fucking know the others. Lewis Thompson and Tomlinson. I don't even know. This cuck on.
I'm not gonna lie, that Liam Payne thing was kind of thrown in there as a joke, like most of this shit is. I don't really know anything about the situation. I didn't care enough.
I just know the dude, and then the memes behind it were fucking nuts.
Oh my god, bro!
Like literally, he died, and the next second, someone is like Liam Payne somewhere in Argentina, and then it shows SpongeBob falling in a goddamn canyon.
Dude, they didn't even wait a fucking hour for that shit. You know, I saw the memes about his death before the actual news report about his fucking death.
I know.
Dude.
I was like, "There's no fucking way." I found memes.
I found the memes first.
Oh my god!
Like one of them was POV Liam Payne, and it was fucking that Kermit thing of him going off the building.
What do you mean another One Direction member died? God.
Another One Direction. How many members have died?
I don't think another. I didn't mean to say another. I think it was just him.
And what happened to
But
Zayn?
we don't know how to. Zayn, I think he just fell off. I don't know. But was just making bangers.
Oh, fell off, much like Liam Payne did.
Bro was making songs about sex to get away from the boy band, you know.
He probably learned everything he knows about sex from that boy band. They were definitely fucking each other.
I think they were doing things to their fucking producer. I think that. Oh, he's Jewish. All right, that's it. Get him out of here.
All right, that's it. No more Liam Payne. Can't stand that guy. I suddenly
think
think.
Liam Payne, fucking Zayn.
Oh.
Motherfucker.
Never mind then. I was gonna say suddenly I feel like Liam Payne's death didn't come soon enough.
Damn.
Guess we gotta cut that part out now. That's my fault.
Yep. That's your fault. Oh my god.
All right, I'm gonna click the wheel again because
Next question.
Liam Payne's kind of hard to talk about. Oh no. Okay. The Coyote Engine. We can talk about that one. We almost got the 19th Amendment one. That would have caused problems.
Dude. Alright, so
Okay, so
we got a fucking.
I found an engine. I think I showed it to you. It was $1,000 or $1,500.
I fucking know. That's still a lot, but you know I'm not surprised because it is a Coyote engine.
But dude,
Is it an aluminum block? I can't remember.
it's got most of the shit in there. We take that shit apart. We put it back together. Maybe even with performance parts if we wanted to.
You know what sucks, dude?
What?
The other, like the red truck we had,
Yeah.
It had a 5. It had a 5.0.
A V8 or
Yep.
Coyote?
It was just a 5.0 V8, but I don't think it was the Coyote one because I think the Coyote is an aluminum block.
And the Coyotes only came in the Raptors. Well, they come in
Yeah.
Mustangs too, but they have the different things going on.
Yeah, this one was also pulled on an wrecked F-150 need gone
Now,
ASAP today.
I'm wondering, is the current transmission that you have compatible with the Coyote engine? Or do we need to get
Well,
both?
that's the thing. This seller, they need to fucking tell us, is it, the one that's going to fit in ours? Like, we need numbers matching because this is a Gen 3. And I believe, one thing, it's like I think Gen 2? No.
What do you mean? The one that came out? Like, even if it's an upgraded thing, if it's not the exact, I mean, we'll have to get another ECU and program it, but... I mean, I think this is the engine, bro.
Well, let's see. So okay, I would need a first generation. I mean, regardless, a third generation, yeah, I think it may fit.
I mean, if we have to get another transmission, then we have to get another transmission. But I say, like, okay, once we have everything put together outside of the truck, then we take out your engine and transmission and throw this bad boy together.
Hell yeah. Basically, that's how it goes.
That way, you still have a working truck, and we can still build this hell of a, like, this bomb-ass fucking engine. That'd be fucking dope.
Exactly.
What are the chances that we could fit this thing to the MG? The one that's currently in.
The EcoBoost?
Yeah.
You have a good chance. It's just that what we would have to do, it's actually quite funny. It would just need, I think, a different set of like a custom manifolds, custom exhaust manifolds, because the intake manifold, that might be the problem.
Dude,
we might have to also have a custom intake because the turbos are built onto the engine. Like there's literally a mounting bracket so that the oil from the engine gets pushed into the turbo. Because there's like turbos that are, exterior, like they don't have a connection on most of these engines. So that they would have to have like its own separate oil pump, or you have to like modify like oil pumps. But like on this engine specifically, the turbos are mounted so that onto the block to where oil pumps into it.
Okay.
And yeah, I believe that. I think that might be your problem because of the firewall, and the MG would not fit those two turbos in the back because they're in the back. It's a twin turbo V6. I saw these. I saw them. I put my dick in it. Got it cut through. Oh man.
I mean, when that
Never
MG
again.
turned on today, that was like, it's like holy shit. We haven't started that thing in 2 months, and they just turned on.
And it went through freezing temperatures, bro. So the freeze plugs and everything.
And I never put coolant in it. I left the water in there.
No, you didn't.
I shit you not. I left the fucking water in there.
That's why you were probably like, nah, it's not gonna work. Oh,
well,
it fucking started up.
Because,
you fucking lucky bastard. You know that,
dude,
right?
there's already, like, there was no plug there. It's just gonna leak out anyway.
Still, if it froze anywhere, you actually got lucky. Because if it freeze before, I don't know, bro. That would have been fucking just. Your freeze plugs would have gone out.
How do I know that they haven't already?
Cause, we haven't even we haven't even looked underneath the engine to see if any freeze plugs popped out.
Like we turned this thing on for a couple seconds. We were just surprised it turned on.
Yeah.
I have some stuff to do tomorrow, but I definitely want to try and bring that over.
Yeah, I'm gonna help you. I'm gonna help you put that sexy bitch in there. I think the 305 Ford block.
You think that'll fit in there?
I think that could fit. Yeah, it's a carbureted block too.
Let me look.
It's a V8.
Let me actually look back at the Coyote for yours.
Okay. Gen 1 it would be.
F-150.
You could, like I said, we could still easily fit a Gen 3 one, and I think. Let me see, Gen 3 Coyote can.
I can get one on eBay. 5.0 for $2,000, and it's already put back together. It's already there. But
What?
it just says a 5.0. It doesn't actually say Coyote.
Okay. Well, the thing is the 6R80, which is the transmission that's on the truck, is I think that one also can fit on. I think that would fit on the Coyote Gen 3.
And what exactly do you... Oh yeah, wait. First off, how much horsepower does your truck make right now?
Base around 300 to 400.
Because
it's turboed.
this F-150 Coyote would give you 360 horsepower.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, but you could get a 6.2 liter V8, which would give you 411 horsepower.
Honestly, bro, like I said, I mean the EcoBoost, it was supposed to be considered the top of the line engine because the 5.0, the regular 5.0 block, it wasn't the best compared to like the EcoBoost. Like this is the second top of the line engine that was mass produced in these like F-150s. You got to think about it. This truck has a torque on demand transfer case. Not many other trucks have that. It has a locking differential. You know, yeah, it's twin turboed V6. They also have the 3.7 V6, but it's not turboed. It was supposed to replace the 4.8 Triton from the previous F-150s. So
And,
basically,
well, if it replaced the Triton, then it's already doing a good fucking job. Because the Triton is historically known to be one of the worst fucking engines ever created.
I know, and we got a fucking expedition with it. And
I want to say,
it's crazy.
I really want to say that Triton went out of business because of that shit. Or actually, maybe not, because so many people have to fucking replace them and buy new ones.
Exactly.
At what point do you get to where upgrading it would be cheaper? Like, how many Tritons do you have to go through to where you could basically just upgrade, like do a full upgrade, and Coyote swap the bitch? If you can't tell, I really like Coyote engines. Oh my god, I don't want to just have one. I want to like beat the shit out of one. Like, really go hard on it. I'm talking whistling diesel this shit off a fucking hill type shit. Because people that have Coyote engines, they will die for their Coyote engine.
I know. Yeah, any Mustang fucking owner, they just love running into goddamn sidewalls.
And you know what? If you love an engine that much, I want to fucking try it. Now, I've driven manual Camaros, I've driven manual Mustangs, but I have not driven a manual Mustang with the Coyote engine. But I really fucking want to.
Dude, imagine having a supercharged.
I drove a manual Mustang V8. It wasn't the Coyote. I love that thing.
It was still a 5.0, right?
Yeah, it was 5.0. they were asking a little bit too much for it. They wanted $7,000. It had 250,000 miles. It was a convertible top that was broken. The AC didn't work. It had transmission issues. Well, sort of. I mean, I guess it was more of a clutch issue. They wanted $7,000.
Right.
This was a dealership, by the way.
Wow. That's
Oh my
fucking
god, if we could have worked something out. I wanted that thing. I mean, dude, the fucking trunk doesn't even
I fuck
open.
your-
You have to use the key.
I fuck your wife, and you give me this car, basically. You know?
Dude, I would have fucked dude's husband if it meant to get that car, alright? Dude, I wanted... That thing was nice, dude. Oh,
Damn.
okay. Nice in the way of... It was so shitty. I bet I really thought I could get them down under 7,000.
Mm-hmm.
And then I did. I got them down to about 5,500, but even then I was like... It would have been a very irresponsible purchase, spending $5,500 at a dealership, and a reputable dealership. Like,
For a fucking car that... Well, they have warranty, too. That's the thing.
this one,
Oh, you could've-
they would not offer warranty on it. They just got it in on
Really?
trade. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And I thought the car was going to go to auction, but then they said, no, we're going to try and sell it. Now, this is like a reputable dealership. Like, this isn't like a mom and pop thing. I don't think I'm allowed to say the dealership, but just look at your license plate and you'll know. I got it where I got your truck, but I got it at the
I
legit
removed
one.
that fucking shit, bro. I removed that shit.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want cucks knowing that I got this that this truck came from there.
Exactly. But dude,
Mm.
I still see that car as the one that got away. But then they showed me another one, right? That was 12,000. This had 38,000 miles. It was a V6, but it was a 6-speed manual. That was even fucking cooler. Oh my, that was almost cooler than the V8. It was a 2012, but while I did think that was a fair price, it was like way too much to finance it. Well, long term speaking, it would have been like $400 a month for 6 years.
Yeah.
And I knew I would have beat the shit out of it before then. That's why I really wanted that yellow one, because this thing's at the end of its life, and I knew if I got that, I was gonna be the last owner. There was never gonna be another owner after me.
Yeah, basically. You should have. I kind of think you should have gotten it, bro. That would have been fucking dope as shit.
I still think about that car daily. It's like, God, I could have got that one.
Oh, my bad, bro. It's the 302 Ci V8 that could fit in the MG.
You know, the MG, like, I like it. Like, I really like it. But
Mm-hmm.
I feel like for a project car, if someone who's never done it, I might have jumped in, like, way over my head.
Well, Jose did the same shit, bro. He was crying. He was like
Yeah.
sucking his mom's tits and everything about it. His mom was like beating his dick about it, with a fucking stick at that point.
I
And
mean,
he's like, I don't know what the fuck to do. This is a big mistake.
well, I know what to do. Like,
Trust the process.
I know what to do. I just feel like it's gonna take a lot, like a shit ton more money. Like, I could buy I could buy a decent car. I could have straight out bought a Corvette, like from the
Yeah, you
80s.
should've got-
I could straight up buy
Yeah,
a
you
Corvette
sh-
from the 80s with the money that's gonna take for me to finish that.
Yeah, but at the same time, with the same amount of money, you're probably gonna get a Corvette that won't run, right? And then you're gonna be spending money for
Mhm.
GM parts.
That's
you know?
true. Because if I was gonna get a Corvette for, like 5,000, like if I'm gonna buy any car for $5,000, it's got to be running and driving. It doesn't have to be
Right.
the prettiest looking, but it's got to be running and driving. And also, I'm not into like I don't really like Toyota Corollas or Honda Civics. Like I want I
Oh,
like sports
women.
cars, and I like trucks.
Yeah.
And I'm torn down the middle of either getting a manual Ford Mustang or an F-250. I'm like straight down the middle.
Dude, that's go for truck. honestly, because you have so much more space to actually work on it. It's actually a lot easier to work on trucks than fucking working on
I
small cars.
I have a lot more use for a truck. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I would use that
Oh,
thing,
exactly.
but a
Imagine the
manual
donuts you could do
Mustang.
in both. You can do fucking crazy ass donuts in both, bro.
And I actually have a pros and cons list. Okay, on the pros list of the F-250, I can haul and do anything I need to do. I don't have to fucking worry about it. Cons list is diesel parts are expensive. Diesel work is
It's expensive.
expensive.
Oh, I know.
It is. It's gonna be a headache. And while I could
Okay,
find
well,
yeah, what are you gonna say?
I was like, well, think about it this way. Imagine you pull up
I
with
pull
your
up.
project car. I pull up,
Yeah.
turn it into a convertible. Anyways, like you pull up with your fucking F-250, and then you have the next thing you have to get though is like a trailer, like just a flatbed trailer for that can hold a car. Which I did find a 20-foot one for like $400, dude.
What?
But it has no title. Yeah, it
So?
has no title though.
Wait, is that actually like a big problem?
It could be reported stolen, and then I don't know, because if someone doesn't have the title for it, I think they may have just made it themselves or some shit. Because I was looking at it, I'll just send it to you right fucking now, bro. Because they just reduced the price to 400. Still, bro, this is a 20-foot long trailer. I don't know how wide it is, but I think you should get it if you're gonna get this F-250, bro. It would fit the MG, I believe.
Well, that's a plus. Like
Exactly.
I said, I'm split so down the middle. I've also seen a couple Camaros that I like, but I
Do
don't
what
know.
Jose does. Just
What?
like scam the shit out of people. Like get cars, flip them, and scam the shit out of them for like double. Like that one family that he did.
That was
like
that was funny as
a
shit. Are you talking about?
370Z.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the Subaru. He
I
had
didn't even know he had a Subaru. What
he
the
had a
fuck?
red Subaru Outlander. It was from 2003, I think. It might have been the Outlander, or it
Oh
was something like that.
no.
It was manual.
Yeah.
And this thing, it was clean. Like, it was stock. And it was owned by this old couple. It was like, it looked brand new, bro. Like, straight off the factory floor.
Uh-huh.
And we were in high school, and he gave them he sold them a bill of goods, bro. That's the best way to put it.
What the shit?
He was telling, I was just watching him do this, too. He's like, you see, we're college kids, and we just need something to get back and forth to school with. We're trying to get out of the bad situation. Like, dude,
Oh hell no.
I'm like, oh, no fucking way. And he's praying with them. He's praying with them.
Oh, that's fucked up. What the fuck?
And they're like, okay, we'll knock off a couple grand. He goes, thank you so much. And then he gets in the car, and he looks at me and he goes, well, they got scammed. And I was like, oh my fucking god, dude.
Evil.
You should
Evil,
consider going to Hollywood. Even I was starting to buy that.
bro. Dude, what the...
He gave me
Oh.
no notice he was gonna do that. Absolutely none.
Oh my god. That's fuck. He looked him straight in the eyes like, don't worry. This will get you anywhere. I promise. Gets in the fucking car. Yeah, those fuckers are not going anywhere. They're gonna be lucky to leave the parking lot, alright?
Well, you did buy it as is.
You did buy it as is.
And you had no one was stopping you from taking a close look around the car. It's like,
I like
bro,
how now he's starting to feel bad for the shit he does.
took long enough.
Because,
Well, because
not enough, but...
he's lived his life with, well, as he said, he said himself, fuck being honest.
Yeah, true. Fuck being honest. You
But-
can't get rich being honest.
You can't. I was doing research. Do you know how many billionaires, not millionaires, billionaires, you know how many billionaires got rich from good, honest work? None.
None.
None. Millionaires, there's a
Exactly.
couple out there, but
Yeah.
billionaires, none.
The one percenters, bro.
No, I'm not saying like. I do think there's probably a way to become a billionaire without scamming people,
Yeah, it's
but
called sucking your way to victory.
you're gonna get you're gonna meet you have to like bump shoulders with
Becoming
some of the
Nancy Pelosi.
scummiest people. Like even if you're not the one who's doing the dirty work, you have to do business with people who are doing the dirty work.
Right.
It's the only way.
Yeah. Or become Nancy Pelosi, you know. Blah, blah, blah.
Oh yeah.
Not to get sidetracked, but I found a 75 Corvette for $800.
Okay.
I'm gonna send it to
Send
you.
that to me right now actually. In fact, you know what? You know what? This is a big deal here. Do not show this to Jose. He will fuck me over big time. Oh, what the fuck is this thing?
It's a 75 Chevrolet Corvette.
This thing has 5 horsepower. It's powered off of a fucking lawnmower.
It runs great. Some areas. Dude, it's a fucking It's a fucking vertical shaft or horizontal shaft engine, bro.
This is gonna be the first and last podcast of 1.5 men because I'm gonna kill myself on the fucking podcast. I hope you fucking post it.
I'm glad that this. I'm glad this is my fucking fault.
Oh,
Anywho,
110%. I want to show you what else I've been looking at. I've been looking at this 2011 Mustang that's been jerking my name.
oh really?
It's now this is from a shady dealership. Okay, I'm not going to beat around the bush. This seems very shady.
Can you beat her on my cock?
Are you asking me to or telling me to? Okay.
Can you beat my cock or beat around my bushy cock? I don't know. Can you tell me?
Jesus
Oh
Christ.
god, this looks shady as fuck.
But dude, it's
Well, the thing is, the full price is seven.
yeah, 7,000. Oh, it's almost $8,000. I get that.
Fast and loud. That's funny as shit.
If it really
Okay,
is
put
manual,
fast and loud.
if it really is manual, bro, I think that'd be worth it.
Should we go check it out? It's at White House, Texas.
Look how far away that is. I think it's quite a distance. I haven't really looked at the location.
Mm,
Please don't be near El Paso. Please don't be near El Paso.
it's near Tyler, Texas.
Oh, that's near Dallas.
Yeah, that's near Dallas. Just above Palestine, Texas.
Oh boy, we have to pass Madisonville there. But
Oh,
it's
I hope
almost
to God we do.
it's almost fucking worth it, bro. It is almost fucking worth it.
Dude, I wish. You know what we should do?
What?
I don't know if we can, but if there is, I'd pay somebody $25 to be honest and truthful. Like, just tell the like anybody in that neighborhood, or like get a phone book or some shit, and just call me like, hey, can you take a day off, or like on a day off, I'll send you like $50 Venmo if you go check out this 2011 Ford Mustang for me, because I live all the way down here, and you live up there. Check it out.
What if instead I offered naked pics of myself, but I pretend like I'm a woman till the end, and then I send him naked pics of myself, and then he's like, "You were a fucking dude," and I'll just say, "Well, you never fucking asked."
you never fucking asked. Oh my god. God. Alright, that's it.
Alright, I'm gonna spin the wheel.
Yeah, I was about to say, spin the wheel.
Okay, we are landing on. Who's more likely to cheat?
Women.
I am inclined to agree, but why?
So, in my personal experience, see,
What the fuck?
With women, they I feel like they cheat more because they get attached to another man pretty quick. Like if whoever, whether their job or whatever, they get like for us men, it's not really easy for us to cheat, especially if you're not conventionally attractive, like handsome guy, and that motherfucker did cheat on his girlfriend, and that controversy is crazy to me. But I'm not surprised because he's a handsome man. A lot of men that are not handsome or like good looking, whatever, we don't have a high chance of cheating on our women. But like women, they're like, to be honest, and I'm sad to say it because but men are easy to please. Like you tell us, hey, I want to have sex with you, we're gonna be like, all right, do it, let's do it. Are you gonna say no to a woman asking for sex?
Currently, no. A couple months ago, probably. Like, I know I have it in me to be loyal. That being said,
Oh yeah, men have it in them to be loyal. I'm
I
just saying,
guess
like in general.
I
If you're
guess it
like
really
single
all
or whatever,
depends on the relationship. Like, okay, if men get to a point, right, where they've had enough and they want to leave the relationship, but they can't for some reason, whether it be kids or financial
financial.
obligations,
Yeah,
then I think men
yeah,
would cheat just to get out of it. But,
yeah.
and I guess there's other cases, like sometimes, like the handsome guy, men are just scumbags. It just happens.
Mhm. Exactly.
But I think majority of it is women. Like, I don't think there's a single guy out there who would get, like, who purposely gets close with a woman just for the fact, like, yeah, I'm gonna cheat. Like, if you get far enough in a relationship to where, like, you guys are together, I don't think that guy's gonna cheat. But I think the girl, there's always, like, I think there's always gonna be a chance that the girl's gonna cheat. It's just
Yeah,
opportunity.
yeah. Like if a guy had an opportunity, um,
I think a guy could resist more than a girl
oh,
could.
I've resisted plenty, bro. God, there's so many
Yeah, you keep shutting me down.
temptations.
You keep fucking shutting me down. One of these fucking days. You're not going to.
Huh?
Huh? Anyway. As I was
Who
saying.
you
As
who
you were
you
saying.
who you talking to?
Nothing. I didn't say shit. Um.
What the fuck?
In the 3 years I
What?
was in a relationship, I turned down a number of opportunities.
Oh, especially me.
Yeah, that was my biggest mistake.
Yeah, you shouldn't have. All right, that's it.
I should have put out the day I met you.
I
The
should have
fucking
put that
day.
right in that fucking house, bro.
Right there. Just, alright, you know what?
Right in
Welcome.
front of Jesse.
Use me. Jesse, get
Right
the
in front
camera. Record this shit.
We're gonna make some good content.
We're making pay going over here.
We're making pay Gorn. I hope to God that's the next topic.
I
No,
really,
but
I really do too.
um, so for the past 6 years of my relationship, I've had, to be fair, like I've had like two like opportunities, and you know, and out in the workplace, I was getting like harassed by this one fucking 4'11" blonde chick. She kind of looked like, those little fucking runts that you would always see, like, because she had a boyfriend too.
I'll still take your fucking number. You know, you could send me that shit.
I don't even remember. I blocked her on like Instagram, I think, or something. I don't know what's her.
Yeah.
Because she kept like bothering me about like wanting to do it in the back of the fucking warehouse, like at Party City, like where in the back over stuff. Dude, and she kept like slapping my ass, and I fucking reported that shit.
See, that's funny as shit. Women and
I'm
men's
not
roles over here.
exactly women and men and male careers, dude. A man, we'll stay loyal because, I mean, pussy is pussy.
But you said that girl had a boyfriend. See, that's even worse.
Yeah, she had a fucking boyfriend. Like,
You know,
pussy is pussy. But
even
like,
with me, even with me being single now, if a girl had a boyfriend, I wouldn't get with her.
yeah, I have too. Like, I would, I'd respect them. I'd respect the dude. Bros before hoes. Holy shit. Like, I bet that guy, he didn't even know about you.
Probably not. But it is what it is.
Yeah.
Anyway,
That's why I'm inclined to say women, cheat more because they like honestly, if they start like flirting, is that considered cheating?
that's really it is for me. That's like borderline. It's like, okay, why
They're
you
like right there.
like if I start to see that, I would start to pull out. I would like. I don't think I could. That's
Yeah,
just too much for me, bro. Cause like,
I know. Mhm.
okay, look at it like this. Why is she saying this to other dudes?
Exactly.
And I know there's gonna be people out there who's like, well, maybe you just weren't enough. Well, I
That
could
shouldn't
tell you
matter.
this. In light of recent circumstances, there is still times where you can be more than enough, and shit still
Yeah.
happens.
Yeah, exactly. Ain't no way, bro.
Ain't no fucking way. Exactly.
Like, ain't no way. God, I don't know.
Okay,
Cause
little
yeah.
subtopic. What do you think about girls who have overprotective friends?
Oh, I think it's all right. I mean, if we got Gorlock the Destroyer saying, she don't want you, all you gotta do is push that bitch away. I wouldn't sacrifice a bro to like distract her by quote unquote flirting with the Gorlock Destroyer of her group just so I can talk to the fine shit. But
Well, when it comes to the Gorlock the Gorlock Destroyer over here, there is they're too toxic because they're taking out their
yeah.
own insecurities on her, and they're actually holding back the friend.
Oh yeah, they're definitely yeah, that's another thing. They're holding back the friend. They're also going to be saying even if you do get with that girl, they're going to be saying all types of bullshit like you could do one thing like, "Oh, make them fucking coffee." And they'll be like, "Oh my god,
They
he
ruined
made
it.
coffee without asking if you wanted sugar or milk and just gave you the fucking cubes and milk to do it yourself. What a fucking asshole."
that
You
one,
know?
that is a dick move. That is a dick move. But you're right.
You know that's how they fucking are. Like
No.
pull the trigger. Pull the fucking
No,
trigger.
what's going on outside? Hey, there might be something going on outside.
Fuck you mean?
This could be interesting. I'll be back.
All right.
If
What's
you
on?
if you start to hear gunshots, please laugh
Oh,
uncontrollably.
I am. I'm gonna fucking laugh.
What'd you hear?
I heard something flooring it, but it was a vehicle I've never heard before. Think of like a motorcycle sound, but like
Oh, that's a lawnmower.
not a lawnmower.
Okay, well, I'm gonna
Please
get
tell
back to
me
this.
you have a fucking.
I guess it was some old car or something. You still there?
Yeah. Old car, damn. Like, what kind of noise was Sean talking about?
He said it was like a car he's never heard before. And I'm assuming it's some old car. But
Probably Jose picking up his date again or some shit.
Anyway, back to what we were talking about. You see, when it comes to like women, I would say don't take shit seriously. Like,
Yeah.
until you get to know them and you decide you really want to be with them, really don't take shit seriously. In the last
Yeah,
2
exactly.
weeks, I've talked to more girls than I ever have before, just by saying the funniest shit I could think of. And I'm not even trying to impress them. In fact, I'm actually trying to offend them.
You're hoping to God they fucking kill themselves because of it.
No, I'm trying to get like a reaction or something.
Exactly.
But the reaction I'm getting is not what I expected. You know, when you tell a girl to spread her grease trap so you could stick your Noah's Ark into her pink sea till it floods,
Oh my
you
God, let me part
expect
the Red Sea.
you expect to get some, you know, negative feedback. What I don't expect them to say is, "Oh my God, that's so adorable! Do it again!" I don't expect them to keep following back and harassing me. And at first I thought, oh, okay, so this is what it's like. No. I've talked to a couple, and I've had, like, in-depth conversation. One of them I said, now, what inspired you to respond to something like that? I just had to fucking know.
Exactly.
And it was... Let me look back. This was one of the ones I did closer to the beginning. I fucking said... hang on. Oh, here we go. This made... Oh, it was a comment, actually.
Mm-hmm.
I said, this made me cry and come at the same time. And she hit me up my DMs. And she said, that comment you put was really cute. Can you do more of that on my videos?
Dude, that's...
And I responded with, can you go on
Ain't no
a
way.
fucking diet? And, dude, the thing is, the girl wasn't even that fat. I just have this feeling that you call a girl fat, and it's gonna fucking ruin their day. And if enough people call the same girl fat, she's gonna start thinking she's fat and get an eating disorder. That's my
Oh my
thinking.
God.
That's my fucking thinking.
That's fucking mind-boggling. What the fuck?
And you know, I got this idea from an old SNL skit, if I'm being honest.
Yeah.
Of enough people. Basically, the skit goes, if you pay someone $50, right, and you pay a bunch of people $50 to go up to one guy who's not wearing a hat, and you say, nice hat, you're gonna make that guy think he's crazy. He's like, I must have a nice hat. 50 people have come up to me and said, that's an amazing hat.
Exactly.
So, recently, I kind of switched the method, and it seems to be working even better. Is I'm calling girls fat, but I'm doing it in funny ways. So when people like the comment, they're like, okay, there's 300 people that have liked this one comment of this dude calling me fat. I must be fat. And
Ain't no way.
I know it's fucking wrong, in a way. But at the same time, in this world, there's only a couple people's opinions who you really have to care about.
Yeah, that's true.
And one of the important ones in my life...
Yours isn't one of them, just saying.
Oh, I hope to God not. I hope if I tell you not to do something, you do it anyway and it gets you killed. Because if I'm saying not to do it, that should be a fucking,
Tell me right now not to kill myself. Tell me right now. You're gonna hear a loud gunshot.
I don't want to tell you not to do that. Just in case
Don't
you actually
do it.
listen to me. I'd hate for you to start listening to me now. That would
Because you keep telling me, kill yourself.
yes.
But I'm not gonna do it until you say, don't kill yourself. You know.
Then I'm fucking lying to you. I
Exactly.
respect you enough. What, you want me to say your life has value? What, do you enjoy being lied to?
Yes.
What's next? You want me to say I don't want to smash your nuts against the curb?
I plead the fifth. Can I take a plea deal off?
I want to treat your nuts like used dog shit, okay?
I want you to
Like
be
I want to
mine.
treat your nuts like dog shit on the bottom of my shoe and just scrape them off on a dirty fucking curb.
What the fuck?
Alright, we've gotten way off
Please take
fucking
your-
topic. I'm gonna spin the wheel again.
Let's spin the fucking wheel. Please, stick your head out the fucking car door while I'm going 60 miles an hour, and just like make sure that you're holding on and your fucking skull just grinds against the pavement.
I stopped paying attention, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, you gotta be fucking shitting me. Oh, it's in the middle, what is it? Okay. We got Sky doesn't know I'm watching Pay Going on his laptop.
What the fuck does that even mean?
So you know the song Sky Doesn't Know?
Scotty doesn't know. Yeah, I know that one.
Okay, now I'm just gonna spin the wheel. That was put on there strictly for a fucking joke. I'm just gonna spin the wheel again.
Fucking shit, Joe. Kill yourself. Oh my god.
Should we allow homosexuals to become children or become teachers?
No. Oh, I thought you said being around children.
Yeah, well, being around children, but I'm taking it one step further. Should they be teachers?
Hell no. Hell no. Because you know what they do? They expect validation from children. Like, and they're teaching these kids to, respect and, a person's, what they want to be or whatever, which is alright. But I remember seeing this, because, this goes for, not just transgender people or, gay people, this goes for just, any teacher expecting validation from children,
Well, I think it depends on the type of homosexual. Now, you have gays that you see every day. They're they're gay, but they don't make it the whole personality. And then you have the
Right.
opposite end,
Like Jose.
where they are...
He's the opposite end.
Yeah, like flamboyant, cocks hanging out. And they want to expose, and they will openly say this, they want to expose this to children.
To children. Exactly. They're
What
yeah.
is that going to benefit? How is that going to benefit the world?
Reminds me of that. It reminds me of that one video of this black dude saying, "I fuck their mother in front of my kids. I have my dick out in front of my kids." You seen that dude?
I have seen that dude.
Yeah, it's kind of like that. Like, imagine a gay person saying that. Oh, now in this generation, it's everything.
Well, it's just wrong, bro. It is so fucking wrong. Like, what I'm referring
100%
to,
agree.
when I
Get
say
that shit
this,
outta here.
I'm thinking of this one instance where they were doing a drag show for kids. Like, not kids in drag, like full-grown men in drag in a kid's library. I remember seeing that shit. And I'm wondering,
God, those poor kids.
we are so low on education compared to other countries. And I honestly think it's for people that come up with ideas like that. People who say shit like, hey, how about we put on full drag and put on a kids show? What the fuck?
That's
And then-
absolutely fucking disgusting.
Have you ever seen The Loud House with Clyde and how he has two dads?
Yeah, they don't make much of it though.
Yeah, they don't make much of it, but what's the point in that? Like,
Well, to be honest, they don't seem gay. They just are just, hey, we're two dads, we're two dudes together, and it's not like they're shoving it down our throat like most things are today.
well, did you
Like-
watch The Loud House even further? Like,
No, not.
I stopped
I
watching.
haven't.
I watched for a little bit until Luna came out as gay, and I was like, "What the fuck?" They're full on like they're not even hiding it anymore.
Oh yeah, no, that's the thing. They need to just not like shove it down people's throats, you know.
It's kind of like with Netflix, right? And how they can't make a show unless it has a gay guy
A
in it.
diverse, a diversity hire, you know,
Like,
a gay guy
okay.
and fucking a black gay special dude, you know.
Did you ever watch the
Take a
Arrow?
struggle. Yes, and at the end, oh my
Arrow
god,
was great for I want to say the first 5 seasons. It was fucking amazing.
exactly.
Then season 6, they bring in a team. Great. The team is great. Then season 7, you find out one of the main people is gay, and they start dedicating more time to the gay guy, right? Taking away from the main show, which the storyline was great, but they'd always cut over until you got to the point where it's like, okay, now there's 2 dudes making out on my fucking TV screen. This is
Yeah,
fucking
that-
disgusting.
And they just shove it down your throat. I mean, like at the same time, I wouldn't mind watching 2 women kiss, but they got to be super hot and they can't fucking be
Well,
fat bittens.
here's the thing.
Nah,
I was thinking the same thing until I watched Legends of Tomorrow.
dude, they
Legend was
fucked
great,
themselves up.
but then they made it like, dude, it was too. I didn't think this was a thing. It was too lesbian, bro. Like,
It was too flicking the bean over here.
It was
with
like,
each other,
dude,
scissoring.
I was like, dude, this is basically fucking porn.
Yeah,
It's time
like,
traveling porn.
It's like instead of scissors, it's just 2 hedge clippers at this point, bro. That's how fucking.
What
That's
the
how
fuck?
bad it was.
It was pretty bad, bro. And like, I never actually finished it.
Me neither.
Like, I got to the point where Sarah got kidnapped, right? And then when they came up with the new season, I couldn't be bothered to actually watch it. Actually, wait,
Yeah.
no, I did start to watch it because they brought back the Muslim dude's brother, and it was all just so confusing, and I was like, I want nothing to do with the show anymore. My favorite character was Sarah, and that's why I was watching. Not for her looks, but because I liked her she was in the Arrow.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, well now you really have no one who knows how to fight. This is just a gang of diversity people.
Yeah.
It's kinda
definitely
weird.
diversity hire.
I kind of wish we went back to the beginning. Like,
God, that makes me. It makes me think. You know, did Martin Luther King ever change his fire alarm batteries? No.
I wonder what Martin Luther King would have to say about today. I have been
wonder
thinking
that
about
too.
that.
Bro, that's yeah.
I think, now, this is going to sound crazy, but I think he would have been against DEI hires. I honestly do. Because DEI in
Yeah.
itself is racist.
It is racist.
Because now you are only hiring them because of the
Because-
color of their skin.
Exactly.
Or-
Not because of the talent that they have.
Exactly. I'm going to spin the wheel
Good, you-
again. I'm going to spin the fucking wheel again.
The fucking wheel. Oh my god,
We got-
that was awful.
We gotta get past that.
Yeah. Oh my god. What's the next one?
GTA 6 being $150 upon release. You hear about that?
Dude, I did not know that at all.
So-
Holy shit.
It's being rumored, because this came from a Rockstar developer. They want to do 2 things. A, make you pay $150 right off the bat, or charge you $5 an hour to play.
Man,
Now,
charging me if you charge me $5 to play some, oh my fucking god.
those
This ain't
titties
EA, alright?
better have the best jiggle physics I've ever seen before I'm paying $5 an hour.
I want to be able to jerk off hard fucking core, you hear me?
I don't want there to
I
be
better
any
have,
skin
like-
left. I want to be able to rip the skin off my dick from this shit.
I better be having the best fucking jerk of my life playing this game for $5 an hour. Ain't no fucking way.
Well, dude, they're saying it's gonna be that good. Like, they are so confident. Now, I've seen like all the trailers and all these leaks, and I'm not sure what's real or not. But they have such big shoes to fill. Like, dude, to be able to outdo GTA 5, they have to really, like, because GTA 5, even today, that's still the most popular fucking game. Nothing has surpassed. 10 years later, it's still top of the leaderboards.
Yeah.
It's just that good. I still love the game. So
yeah, I fucking play it and like just go to the strip club and just start jerking it too. But you know the pixels are really fucking making me pissed. All right.
I know all the fucking strippers' names, so it's not as special anymore.
I know.
Dude,
it's not
I had my
special.
first jerk off session to GTA. That's not even a fucking joke. I'm dead at GTA 5. First time I ever jerked off.
Man.
So, that being said,
They
like,
have big shoes, Phil.
they have huge shoes to fill. Like, the
If they didn't take
storyline
this long,
has to be immaculate. Like, dude, there can't be. I can't wait for it to come out.
dude.
I'd pay double
they-
for it, honestly.
Don't say that, because then now they're gonna fucking take it as like.
I would.
Alright,
Well,
they gave us
but
consent right
it-
there.
If they do, I'm gonna watch some fucking reviews first. But what I'm
Yeah,
afraid
exactly.
of, I'm more terrified of, is other developers are gonna
spoiled.
see this and be like, "Oh, well, our game was $150," and then it's gonna be nowhere near that. Like GTA
Yeah, that's
6
true.
is the only game I'd actually do that with.
Yeah. Well, it's all about marketing teams, you know. If they decide to be fucking huge cucks, you know.
Well, that's the thing about
Mm.
Rockstar. They could release a trailer 3 o'clock in the morning, March 4th. They would make their money back on, like, their first trailer made $1 million in 2 hours.
What?
Yes, bro.
That's insane.
And here's the thing. They didn't even, okay, it got leaked hours, or maybe even, it got leaked the day before it was supposed to release. And they said,
God.
fuck it, release it now on our channel. We're the bigger one. It got leaked by someone at Google, and Rockstar was pissed. And they spoke to someone at Google, and they said, we don't actually know who did it. Imagine being that big, that someone at Google decided to risk their 6-figure-a-year job to leak this shit.
That's actually wild.
I hope this game is spectacular.
Oh, me too. I can't imagine it being any like. It's gotta because like all these missions and everything. Oh my god, they gotta have a good fucking story. They gotta have.
If they fuck up, it's going to be the fuck up. They're gonna go out of business. There's no fucking way they're not. Because no one's gonna want to go back to GTA 5, and no one's gonna want to keep playing GTA 6 if it's ass. Like, okay, Red Dead
Yeah.
Redemption 2. Do you know what happened with that shit?
No, what happened?
Story was great. Everybody fucking loved it. Then they released online. People liked it. And then people started going back to GTA 5. And Rockstar treated it like the bastard son and ignored it. Said, yeah, we're gonna give you a couple updates and then we're gonna stop. And then they gave us a few updates and I played some of them and they reminded me more of GTA 5. Kind of like, you know how those like those cell missions, well, it was just like that but in Red Dead
Right.
with horses. And then they just stopped updating it. So people stopped playing. Now Red Dead Online is fucking empty. Story mode, like, story is pretty good. I like it. I like the story.
Hmm.
I'm actually gonna go for my third playthrough, and that's probably what's gonna be the gameplay that's on this,
That sounds like a good idea,
because it is such a good story, bro. Do you have it?
dude. No, I don't have Red Dead. Well, I think because I have GTA Plus, I can get it.
Get the okay. Red Dead Redemption, that's a great game. Red Dead Redemption 2 takes place before Red Dead 1.
Hmm.
So the
Alright,
thing with Red Dead Redemption is it's good, but it's so fucking slow.
oh, like the story, like everything is just so slow.
No, it's a great story, but like it gets to a point like there's one chapter I didn't like, and you go down to Mexico, and you're doing this like it's part of the main story. I don't really want to spoil it, but you end up in Mexico,
Hmm.
and there's like 5 or 6 missions. I couldn't care less about those. It was so fucking boring. But when we got to leave that and go back to the America side of it, then it got good again. And then the ending just blew my fucking socks off.
I want to blow your cock off.
And well, you know about the secret ending of GTA 5 and what was supposed to happen?
Yeah.
Lamar was supposed to take over and Franklin was supposed to die. Well, something interesting happens like that in Red Dead Redemption.
Really? Huh.
I'm not gonna give you any spoilers, but you're never
Yeah.
gonna like it. You're never gonna guess it. It's so out of left field and it's great. And then Red Dead Redemption 2, which I like even more. It's one of the few games that actually made me shed a tear. Like, I don't really cry at movies or video games, but even Red Dead Redemption 2 was like, damn. They
I'm
really
shed
had to do
tear.
it to us, huh? They just had to do it to us.
They fucking had to do it to them. They're standing in that fucking street on that fucking sidewalk with their hands crossed, and we had to do it to them.
I like Red Dead 2 a lot more, because the story is like, it's just mind-boggling to me. And I was never into cowboys until I played this fucking game. What the fuck? Don't fucking do it. Don't fucking do it.
I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. I know what you think. No, I'm not gonna do it. You know.
Alright, we'll do one more topic. You know what? Actually, it says we should do the poor people one. But I actually want to talk about the downfall of Toyota. What's that about?
Dude, they're fucking new Tundras, bro. They are having transmission issues, like worse than it's. And I don't think it's just Toyota now. I think it's starting to become like this problem with just every manufacturer.
Well, I met a...
Because
What were you saying? Keep saying?
oh, sorry, yeah, because and the Dodge Durangos, the newer Dodge Durangos. Do you hear about them?
I
At
heard
like
about a
15
police department who sold
Yeah.
the brand new ones because they were just so ass.
At 15,000 miles, the transmission blows up.
Wow.
And this wasn't a fucking just like one time deal. Multiple of them. Just so he sold them before all of them fucking went and did the same shit.
So, listen to this. I knew a cop, right? This was in Dallas. He has a 22 Tundra. And
Right.
he said it has 21,000 miles and they're already going to replace the engine on it. This was
Oh, that too.
This was the first year that they only offered the 4-cylinder hybrid or the 6-cylinder twin turbo. This one they stopped at the V8s.
Wow.
And he had the twin turbo V6. And he said the truck's giving him nothing but issues, which is really surprising coming from Toyota.
I know.
Nobody
that's
wanted
even-
them to stop making the V8 and the Tundra. That's what made it so fucking good. You can buy a Toyota Tundra from 21 that has 300,000 miles. It looks like the new one, right? It just has all these miles, and it'll probably last you to 1,000,000. I've heard those V8s, 21 and under, were great. Amazing if you just maintain them right.
Right.
But it's really wild to me. Like, really wild to me how these people, like, they aren't seeing what's going on.
Yeah. Where were you? Sorry. What do you mean at work? I thought I was supposed to go pick you up.
Oh, you can pick me.
Oh, Mom said something about like, oh, you went to a girl's house, huh?
I want to come to your house. Do shit
Yeah, she
to
got a
you.
boyfriend. She got a boyfriend because we're on the topic of who cheat more, women or men? Women, right?
Clearly.
But anyways, yeah, the fucking Tundras, bruh. I don't know what the fuck is going on with them. They shouldn't have like stopped with the fucking like producing V8s for them.
They should.
I mean, I don't know.
Well, okay, you know how these car manufacturers work, right? They don't actually make
Somewhat
the
about
engines.
legality.
Okay, so car manufacturers, they don't make their own engines.
Oh yeah.
They don't make
Yeah.
any of their own parts.
Yeah, they outsource it
They outsource
from other companies.
everything. Like,
Yeah,
you always
but-
hear Toyota
Yeah,
engines
part.
are good. Yeah, but they're not really Toyota engine. And, like, the same company that makes the Toyota engines could just as easily make Honda engines.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
That's why,
Um,
like, okay, this all the Japanese cars, the reason why they're so reliable is because they all use the same people. While Ford and Chevy and Dodge, dude, they go down to Mexico and they use cheap parts, they use cheap labor. They have some
Yeah.
building facilities here, but all the parts are shipped in from out of the country
Yeah.
because it's cheaper.
Oh, I know that.
If we invest more in ourselves to make ourselves better, we could solve our energy problem. I don't think the solution is outsourcing every fucking problem.
Yeah, honestly, the best thing I guess would be start with just cars in general, because, I mean, you got to think about it. The wood at like Home Depot, that shit is coming up from Canada, like
Really?
sometime. Yeah, some of it's coming from Canada, some of it is in the U.S. So that's why you'll see like at different like seasons or whatever. That wood is like either $3, like the lowest it'll be like $3 per stud. Dude, it was so bad back in like 2020, 2022, like during, or actually 2021, like during the middle of the pandemic.
Yeah.
It was $8 per stud.
Now it's 12.
No, it's not.
Are you sure, bro? We just fucking did this. I have the
Dude,
quote.
A fucking 2x4 stud. A 2x4 stud.
Home Depot. Hang on.
It's $3. You must be looking at the ones coming from Canada or some shit.
If we outsource it, that means it's doing it to be cheaper, but it's not as good. So if it's more expensive, it means it probably came from here. But now,
Yeah.
with Trump's things, it might change that. But
Exactly, yeah.
I have a feeling some things might get more expensive.
Oh, well, to be fair, a lot of things are going to get expensive for a bit, but once everything gets settled, it's going to go down. Because it's not like he can change the prices to go down immediately.
Yeah, I know that.
Things are going to get inflated big time.
But then they're going to come back down.
They're gonna come back down even cheaper than what it was right now. You know.
Well, because, and I agree, because we got to do something. We got to bring more jobs back to America.
Right, but now all the cheap labor is getting deported.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, if they are deporting only the like high end criminals like that are drug dealing, raping, killing people, then yeah, I mean, fucking get rid of those cucks. Shit, take some of them from our prisons already. You know, that aren't they aren't immigrants, but they are, you know, criminals here anyways. You know, take those motherfuckers too. Send them back because if Mexico don't want their own
Okay,
criminals, you
a
know.
2x4 is $7.47 each.
Where are you looking at this? Oh my god.
I'm on Lowe's right now.
Dude, you must be looking at
But
the most expensive fucking studs.
This is with a discount, and also because I'm looking at that house quote that we did, and this is in bulk, and it brings it down to $7.47 each, and that's also with my Lowe's points.
Dude, I every time I look it up, 2x4 by 96 inches, premium grade stud, $373.
This is
And the
2x4
weather shoe.
by 8 Southern Yellow Pine dried lumber.
Well, that's it's yellow pine. That's where you're you shouldn't be looking at yellow pine.
What's the difference? Trees are trees.
No, yellow pine is more sturdier.
But if you're building a house, don't you want sturdy shit?
Well, that's the thing. Dude, there's people that are able to make structures with balsa wood that can hold 50 pounds. Like, it seems like, you know how, like, engineering classes, you have, like, students making some, like, bridge out of wood?
Yeah.
Balsa wood is the softest wood you can ever find. It doesn't matter about, like, it matters about, like, the engineering challenge.
Really?
Mm-hmm. And, I mean, yeah, material does matter, but you gotta think about it this way. You probably could hold your body up with balsa wood. That shit is weaker than any other wood you can. But it's cheapness and it's like the ability to be mass produced like really easy because of how soft it is like the perfect wood to test, designs. Because
Really?
yeah, you could just like make a structure out of wood, out of metal. It'll, depending on the material, it'll make it even better. But if you use the cheapest material that isn't like as sturdy, but you're able to design, something that can handle like the forces of a goddamn earthquake or whatever, then you're good, And then you can charge the customer more if they want more, if they want sturdier wood or whatever. But like, there's no need. That's why houses in Texas are so cheap.
You're not gonna believe what I just saw that Kanye tweeted out.
Oh no.
He said, "I used to want to fuck Kamala until she lost. I don't want to fuck losers." Is that dude okay?
Is this dude real?
Is this dude okay? I mean,
Is this motherfucker serious?
1 minute he's riding Trump's meat, and the next minute he's saying like, "I want to fuck Kamala."
Recount the votes right now.
I'm just like, what?
Seen-
Oh, I've seen that shit.
You know what? Recount those votes. Yeah. Yeah.
Kanye West.
We got
he's
fucking
something
far
else.
off topic. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the point of One and a Half Men. You know, there's no point in saying the topics are just to give us a guiding point.
Exactly.
But, dude, what disease does he have? Like, what mental disorder does he have?
I think he's just absolutely fucking retarded. Or maybe he must have been hit on the head or some shit. I don't know. People that have like special needs or whatever. I think Kanye is in that group. All right.
I'm just like, he's
You're on One and a Half Men.
nuts.
I just realized that you fucking said, yeah, here on One and a Half Men.
Yeah, I did say that. The dude that's half the size of a man came up with that fucking name, which is fucking hilarious. 1.5 Men.
One and a half. Why did they fucking call that show 2.5 Men though? That's the thing.
Because it was Charlie Sheen, the other dude, and the kid. You know, it was supposed to be the three. So the kid was half the man. That show was on for so long, the kid grew up. If I'm correct.
And then it became 3 Men.
Yeah. It was.
They might as well just call the show.
They should just call it 3 Dudes. But we ain't gay. 3 dudes, but we're not gay. All we do is
bros
fuck.
Sitting in a hot tub.
You know, did you hear the story about that? About 2.5 Men?
Anthony Padilla.
And what happened with Charlie Sheen?
No, what happened?
Okay.
Did they jerk each other off?
So, you know why they killed him off the show, right?
Why? Because
he was drinking real booze and getting wasted on set. And he was becoming such a problem and doing all these horrible things, so they said, you have to go to rehab. You can't be on the show anymore. So,
damn.
They said, okay. And they sent this mofo to rehab. And on the show, they made it seem like his crazy ex-girlfriend pushed him in front of a train and killed him. So, when that happened, the dude that played, I think his name was Alan. You know, like the other guy that was there? I forgot what his name is. But anyway, his publicist calls. And it's like, are you going to release a statement? It's like, yeah, I'm writing something up. It's going to be really nice. So he's typing out this nice statement. It's like, I really enjoyed working with Charlie. He was doing great. Meanwhile, Charlie Sheen is going on Twitter, and he's putting this guy on blast. And he's saying how he's a horrible person, he's a piece of shit, and saying all this other stuff, right?
Oh, no.
And this guy finds out. He's like, well, fuck, I'm not going to post anything. And he's the one... Supposedly, he's the one that starts leaking it to the press that, yeah, he was actually drinking alcohol on set, and he was getting plastered. That's why he's off the show.
God damn.
That's
fucking wild.
I know. And then now, where I kind of lost track, because I used to watch that show a lot when I was little. Yeah. I don't know if they canceled the show for a bit or what, but eventually they brought on Ashton Kutcher. Did you know that? He was on that show.
Really?
He was the main character. He basically replaced Charlie Sheen because he was like some tech billionaire, right? Or something along those lines. And then, I don't know the exact story, but somehow him and the other actor, now they're both living in the same house again. And, I don't think the show lasted very long after that. I could be wrong, but I think it was only maybe 3 more seasons.
Yeah. Then, bro, became Lex Luthor.
Where was he playing? Was he playing Lex Luthor in Supergirl?
Yeah.
That's
in Crisis on... And he was the main villain in Crisis on Infinite Earths.
Yeah, he was in Supergirl.
John Cryer.
I kind of want to go back and finish that show. I like that show.
Yeah, they were pretty good.
I thought Kara was hot. Anyway.
Oh, she is.
What else I want to say? Did you ever see the show The Ranch?
You were showing me. I think you showed me like one episode.
I finished it. It's a pretty good show. It's funny, but it's also like I guess kind of like a drama as well, but it's mainly funny.
Mm-hmm. It's
Like-
on Netflix.
Yeah, it's on Netflix. It's pretty good. It's got Ashton Kutcher in it as well.
Oh wow. Does he know how to
Do you know who
It's from,
Ashton
like,
Kutcher
guy-
was married to, and I think still is married to?
who?
Mila Kunis. You know who that is, right?
Just keep. Mila Kunis, really? She what? He is?
He's either divorced from her or still married to her.
What are you looking at?
Hmm?
Oh,
Fucking movies. I swear to God. Oh my God. James was looking on my phone because I was looking up Ashton Kutcher, and he thought I was looking up porno.
Well, it is you. You know, 10 more minutes from now, it probably would be porn. So tell him to come back in 10 minutes and you can watch the porn.
Dude, James is telling me that this fucking porn star is paralyzed. Emily Willis.
A paralyzed porn star?
Like, did she just get fucking paralyzed?
Or is this how she got her start? Like, she put up in the wheelchair. It's like, okay, you do all the work. I physically can't do anything.
I know who this bitch is. Dude, she looks like a fucking kid, though. What the fuck? Got no titties. Bro, she's paralyzed. That's funny as shit.
You know, I might be
Permanently
normal.
disabled after ketamine addiction.
Ketamine's a hell of a fucking drug, bro. Don't they use that shit to put horses to sleep?
Yeah, that's horse tranquilizer, bro.
You know they made a game? It was a SpongeBob game called Mr. Krabs is Addicted to Ketamine.
Really?
Have you not seen it, bro? There's a whole speedrunning category on it. Penguin Zero did this whole fucking thing on it. It was great.
Fucking and percent. How much ketamine can Mr. Krabs snort?
I think it's... What is the name of that symbol? It's not called and percent. It's like and percent or something like that. It's like it rhymes. Name of the at symbol.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Like, so you're gonna go pick him up?
yeah, but anything.
The fuck is you on about?
Fuck
is you on about?
Bro's being a queer. Give me 1 second. Oh no, we already did. We went to go back and get more stuff.